What's up, everybody? Wellness Week Live. I'm your host, DJ Anthony. Yes, I'm a real DJ, believe it or not. I know I don't look like one, but I am. I'm one of the oldest DJs in New Jersey, if not America. All right, shingles. Holy shit. I just got ouchie, and my arm still kind of hurts from the first dose of my shingles vaccine. I know, I'm an old fart. Let's talk about shingles. Okay. Now, I'm 51, and I think everybody that's my age, you're born product of, if you're, I would say, yeah, everybody 50 and older should get the shingles vaccine. I hesitate because in 1995, there was a chickenpox vaccine that came out. So if you got the chickenpox vaccine, there's a very small chance that you would get shingles. But if you never got a chickenpox vaccine and you got chickenpox, which I did, and millions of people that were born, before 1990, we'll call it, because 95 the vaccine came out, but for chickenpox, because chickenpox is the same virus that causes shingles. Anyways, if you're 50 and older, get the shingles vaccine. So what is shingles? It doesn't sound like much, but listen, I know 3 people who got it. 2 people in my family and a friend, and it is fucking gnarly, dude. It's bad. It is a virus that we all have it, by the way. So this is not like those other viruses out there. Most Americans have the shingles virus dormant in their body, because if you had chickenpox, and even if you never had chickenpox but got the chickenpox vaccine, technically you could still get shingles. Now, if you never got chickenpox and you never got the chickenpox vaccine, then it's almost certain you would never get shingles, unless, as an adult, let's just say tomorrow, you got exposed to chickenpox and you get chickenpox. Then, but you won't get chickenpox if you get the chickenpox vaccine. But you could still get shingles, potentially, but a lower risk. Anyways, so if you've had chickenpox in your life, for sure, you want to get vaccinated for shingles. Shingles is a rash that forms anywhere on your body. If you get shingles, it's very, 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 very painful, and it can go anywhere. It can go up your ass crack. It can go in your lip, in your eye. You could lose your eyesight. So you can get it more than once. The person in my family got it twice. You think this person would have been like, I got it once, let me get the vaccine. No, they got it twice, and then they got the vaccine. It's like, I don't know if you can get it 3 times, but better late than never. And then the other person I know had it in my family, got into their mouth and stuff, and they couldn't really eat or swallow for maybe about a week or so, maybe longer. And it's a scaly rash that is also unsightly. So if you're really unlucky and you get it on your neck or your head or your face or your hand or anywhere where people can see you, you're not going to want to go out, and you can't, because it's also contagious, to someone who has had chickenpox, so, or even if you had the chickenpox vaccine, never had shingles, you could still technically get it. So yeah, if you've had chickenpox, get this vaccine. I've had chickenpox, like many people in my era. If you were born in 19 whatever, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, probably early 90s, yeah, just get it, especially if you had chickenpox. So you want to get this vaccine, and it's 2 doses. I got my first dose, and then you get the second dose like 2 to 6 months later. And yes, the vaccine is going to hurt your little arm a little bit, you little wimp. And nobody's a bigger chicken than I am. So, no pun, chicken box, huh? Anyways, but yeah, so it hurts. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, you're going to get fucked up from that vaccine shot. It really lays you out for 2 days. Not really. And again, it's a spectrum. Some people don't even develop any kind of adverse side effects. Some people are like, they blow up, whatever. I think you can expect, basically, yeah, you're going to feel a little achy. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you're not sick. So it's like a fake sick. So you just, go on about your day. Some people will take ibuprofen or something to help with the aches. I don't know that you should do that. The new medicine on that, the new medical advice on that is you can take ibuprofen or a Tylenol if you're feeling achy, but not to do it preventatively as a prophylactic. So first get the shot, see how bad it is, and then if you need to, take your ibuprofen or Tylenol, but not beforehand, because you don't really want to blunt the immune response. You want to feel achy. You want to have the cytokine storm, so you got to sneeze. You're not even watching at this point. So anyways, but yeah, I'm not a doctor. Don't believe me. But I mean, like, go research, ask your doctor. But yeah, there's kind of conflicting info out there that they say you can take the Tylenol or Advil, but not beforehand, not as a prophylactic to not getting aches. You want to get the aches. The question is, if they really, really get bad, the aches, then okay, it's okay to take it. That's the prevailing wisdom. But I think they say technically then makes the, a vaccine not as strong, but still potent. My thing is, if I'm going through this fucking shot, like I want this shot to work 100%, not 98%. So I just muscled it and put up with the aches for about a day. You know what? No big deal. Anyways, but yeah, so, and how the vaccines or any vaccine works is you get the vaccine shot, and then the vaccine essentially shows a picture, so to speak, to your immune system and says, if you ever see this monster, this virus monster, kill it. Because if you don't get the vaccine, your body basically cannot detect it. And then this is how you get the shingles. So we already have essentially the shingles in you, because if you have chickenpox, you already have it in you. It's dormant. And the key is to keep it dormant. So the body is shown a photo of literally, like, the immune system is shown a photo, so to speak. It's shown chemical signals to say, hey, you see this, you smell this, you sense this. Now you can see it. It gives the immune system radar. So if you don't get the vaccine, or if you don't get any vaccine for anything, then your body goes blind, so to speak, to that certain bug. That's why vaccines, generally speaking, are great. I understand everything could have a bad thing happen. You can take aspirin, a bad thing can happen. You can drink soda and seriously, people have bad side effects to soda. So what? People have bad side effects to aspirin. People have bad side effects to, you name it, right? So anything can lead to a side effect, and anything could lead to death, so, honestly. So you gotta, don't be crazy, but talk to your doctor. Your doctor went to medical school. You didn't. And, but yeah, so that's how a vaccine works. That's how the shingles vaccine works. And yeah, it's, you don't want shingles, man. I've seen 3 people go through it. It's fucking bad. And you know what? You get a little shot, you feel a little achy for 24 hours and you're good. You do that, another follow-up one, and that's it. You never have to worry about getting shingles, because it's nasty looking and it's nasty feeling. So I hope that helps. Any questions, comments, hit me up. Okay, folks, go, all the best of luck, and always get your yearly physicals too. Important. Bye.